I just sold out of a stock completely in the public account. Well, the stock I sold is Honest. So Honest is the stock I sold here today in the public account. I held still 28,000 shares of Honest in that portfolio overall. Okay, pretty simple decision for me. They brought in a CEO, Carla Vernon, obviously the beginning of this year, end of last year, kind of, right? And Carla, she posts so much of this. It's just getting a lot of people frustrated because here's the deal. Honest is fighting for their life as a company. The company's down to like $18 million of cash as of last quarter, and they just took a $13 million loss in the last quarter. So they're fighting for their life. And meanwhile, you have Carla, people are just getting fed up with this. She's posting this at Honest, diversity, equity, and inclusion, or all these things. And, people are like, how about sales and margins? And it's a very frustrating ordeal. And I even, got fed up with this back in May. She had posted on social media, it was about 3:30 in the afternoon on her Instagram story. She posted on a Monday that she was taking down Christmas lights, okay? I don't know if that was pre-recorded or if she was actually taking down Christmas lights at 3:30 in the afternoon on Monday, but that was extremely frustrating.
I learned so much.
Honest Company just exploded higher. Stock surged higher by more than 30% sometime on Thursday.
As soon as I heard this company was reporting, it's stock I own. I sold this stock in a public account, but I still own 60,000 shares of stock in another portfolio. And as soon as I heard this stock was reporting, which I didn't even know they were reporting, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, it just ruined my whole vibe. At that moment, I was like, are you freaking kidding me? This company's reporting. It's let me down so much over the last year and a half or so. I was just like, ugh, I don't even want to look at these earnings. Literally, I was like so dreading even looking at these earnings, okay? And I gotta say, I was actually pleasantly surprised. And the stock is Honest. It's up 12.5% after hours. Wouldn't be surprised if it's up a lot more than that tomorrow, okay?
In this video, I will explain 3 reasons why market valued Honest transformation initiative and Carla's progress and effort to turn this company around that was sold by financial education Jeremy. Yes, he sold it all from his public account. He is a very emotional investor. He makes trading decisions based on his emotion, aka his frustration about a stock.
I mean, this is a company fighting for its life. We don't freaking care that you're taking down Christmas lights. This company's fighting for survival right now. It's a very serious matter. And it's not a Christmas light matter, right? I got so frustrated in this whole ordeal, right, that I actually sent the investor relations an email wanting answers. I've been in the market 15 years and investing in individual stocks for 15 freaking years. I've never remember having to send the investor relations an email frustrated with the CEO and wanting questions and demanding answers, okay? So that just speaks volumes to kind of the frustration there. And then they bring in the CFO that comes from another failed company that's about to start it Honest. And it's like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
It's definitely in the penalty box. If I do not see improvements in margins and profitability in quite a substantial way next quarter, I will pull the plug and I will sell out the rest of my shares of this stock.
Come on, man.
Anyways, let's get into why Honest stock jumped 23% on Thursday. I will explain it all right after this.
How you like that? How you like that? Nah. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Audacious Money Witch channel, where we talk about macroeconomy, stocks, bonds, and commodity markets. If you like any of these topics, you are intelligent. That's why you're here. And you know what to do, and push my button if you like what you see in today's video. Because you're already a success, it is done when you join the Audacious Money Witch Club. This video is brought to you by my website. If you are a good boy, go to audaciousmoneywitch.square.site to add more meaning into your life. If you play your cards right and completely submit like my good boys do, then I will take you under my wing. Author of best-selling books, Goddess Cheryl. My good boys always get rewarded handsomely. You are such a good boy. You like hearing that, don't you? You want to get into the bookstore, you want it to be real, you want it to be true, you want to join the Audacious Money Witch Club, don't you? First reason is that it's their first time beating Wall Street analysts' expectations, losing less money and also beating on revenue and setting an all-time high record, and we delivered our highest gross margin in the last 2 years, contributing to another quarter of positive operating cash flow. These results demonstrate the power of the Honest brand and our commitment to driving shareholder value. You might be wondering why the revenue growth of only just 2%, resulting in a stock price surge of 23% for a day. Well, this brings us to the second reason why market reprice Honest stock. The sentiment switch was the second reason this stock popped. Long story short, it was a surprising result. A lot of retail shareholders following Jeremy financial education bought into Honest stock back in 2021 when the stock was at $10 a share. They obviously followed Jeremy, sold out at $1.38 a share on September 14th. The next day following his video, Jeremy sold it all today. Honest stock went down another 11%, down to an all-time low of $1.09. The pessimism and sentiment was priced in the stock later in October. No one was expecting anything good coming out of Honest except for me. I was totally bullish on Honest the whole time. Ever since I found out the CEO, Carla, bought shares in the company, ever since she started, which brings me to the third reason why Honest stock jumped, in my opinion. Insiders buys is the third reason why Honest stock squeezed higher today. There are 3 different times in this year the insiders bought Honest shares. Carla has continued to publicly buy more Honest shares. When insiders buy a stock, there is only one explanation. The business is doing better and the stock is seriously undervalued and hated, which creates a great opportunity for investors to add cheap shares. How honest is the Honest Company? Let's answer that question. Keep in mind, Honest, like many other growth stocks that are still not profitable, they are slowly diluting shareholders to add cash to the balance sheet that is essential for the company to survive this economic downturn. However, for the existing shareholders, we just need to accept the fact that if the management doesn't dilute, the company might go BK. Just like Tattooed Chef trading at 0.0001 penny. Market cap of $8,000. We can afford to buy the whole thing today. Laugh out loud. On the call, Carla said Honest has no debt. That is technically true. However, that is saying if they paid down their debt with all their cash, they don't have debt. If anyone just goes to their balance sheet and takes a look, they will find out that Honest Company does have debt. It's possibly just sounded better on the conference call to say, oh, we don't have debt. It's like saying we don't have cash. Because in their logic, if you paid down all your debt with your cash, then you don't have no debt nor cash. So what's my thoughts on the Honest Company today? I believe in Honest has a strong brand. It's founder built, direct to consumer company selling clean, sustainably designed products, premium inputs, which can be good for the margin long term. I believe in Honest standards is the Honest differentiated drivers of value. They know what matters the most to their customers. We all know natural products are growing faster than conventional products, but not all natural products have the quality and standard of the Honest products. As for financial, raising the outlook guidance is good. I think they are on the right track, and overall, I am pleased to be the shareholder of Honest today. I personally am not surprised that Honest Company went up 23% in a day. It is such an honest company. I love it so very much.
You know, in terms of kind of the new team here, okay, so Carla's now, you know, obviously she's big dog there. She's CEO, and then they got Dave Loretta, and then they got Kate Barton. This is a new squad that's leading this company moving forward. And I went from a place where I probably had zero faith in this company about 9 months ago to very little faith 3 months ago to now I'll say I got slight faith in them. I got slight faith, okay?